Well, welcome back, everybody. You decided to return for our old boy, Bakey Boy. Still working on something for him, by the way. It'll probably be not this week, but the following week. My featured artist, the artist highlighted of Baekhyun. So keep your eyes open for that. Anyway, he is back with a new song called Pineapple Slice. Very interesting. As many of you, if you are new, if you are watching this for the very first time, he was my first ever bias. And so I take everything that he does very, very seriously. So let's check it out. I love it. I always seek out his stuff. It's some of my favorite.
자연스레 건넨 What's your name 흔들린 듯한 너의 시선이 Don't look at me like I'm basic 향기롭고 특별해 I'm just any little boy in a fairy tale 선명한 색을 봤어 like bouquet 이대로 내게 보내는 초대 Follow like a dove 설레게 Driving you insane 온몸에 퍼져가 나의 모든 걸 준 다음에 넌 벗어날 수 없게 돼 Babe 날 선택해 나 말고 시시해 달콤한 맘에 빠져 넌 go crazy You stay calling me extra sweet Calling me extra sweet 달콤한 pineapple slice of me This pineapple slice of me Dive deeper in the sweet Deeper in the sweet 달콤한 pineapple slice of me Take a bite of all of me All of me 없이 솔직히 come and fall in love with me 숨길 수 없는 표정이 미소 go straight and tell me babe 단순간 알아챘던 직관적인 느낌 내 방식대로 매번 여운을 남기게 날 믿기 전 못한 기억은 희미해 달콤한 내 취하는 go crazy You stay calling me extra sweet Calling me extra sweet Oh yeah 달콤한 pineapple slice of me This pineapple slice of me Dive deeper in the sweet Deeper in the sweet 달콤한 pineapple slice of me Take a bite of all of me All of me 다시 또 눈이 마주쳤을 때 나 말고 모두 잊혀 나 말고 다 지워 네 맘속 단 나는 남은 건 you never taste the same It's just a different
Got the riz.
You stay calling me extra sweet Calling me extra sweet Come get it 달콤한 pineapple slice of me This pineapple slice of me Dive deeper in the sweet Deeper in the sweet 달콤한 pineapple slice of me Take a bite of all of me All of me And tell me the taste ain't good to you You know the taste is sweet Girl, you said so warm for about your love And tell me the taste ain't good to you You know the taste is real You've never felt your love
Wow. You know, the most interesting thing for me is always the discussions of the people, you know, themselves, who ranks where, what ranks where. And in a lot of those discussions, there's always like, oh, what's the big four? And, you know, here in the States, you have who's on your Mount Rushmore of vocalists, or, you know, I like to go with the big four because, you know, I grew up with Metallica and all them. And the biggest thing that I find kind of interesting is like the discussion of who is the best singer in, you know, all of K-pop. And you can always throw around some names. You know, I always say that probably some of the most impressive is generally like Cry from Super Junior. B2B is another big one. But honestly, Baekhyun is an absolute like top. He is so good at singing. Now, the truth of the matter is too, is like the interesting thing is the first couple of songs I ever heard of his solos was, I remember listening to Bambi first, and then I remember listening to Believe, I think it was called Carousel. And I remember being so enamored with his voice. And he is a top 0.001% vocalist. This is the actual definition of generational talent.
You stay calling me extra sweet, calling me extra sweet. Don't call me pineapple sauce on me. This pineapple sauce on me. Dive deeper in the sweet, deeper in the sweet. Don't call me pineapple sauce on me. Think about it.
So I want to kind of give a small preview on right here as to why I say what I say. For me, the most impressive thing about when it comes to singing, what truly impresses me is knowing when to control everything. And that is where probably his biggest strength is that he can control his voice in literally almost every single facet in singing. His highs, his lows, his ability to jump, his ability to do runs, his ability to do ad-libs. I don't say this lightly, but I don't think there's anybody that has control like him. That is the truth. Like, his ability to control his voice is insanity. It's almost impossible to replicate. His range is incredible. I mean, even right here, the lows to the highs, and again, the control that he has for doing that is insanity. Oh, goodness. So, the other thing is I always feel like that if you have that kind of control over your range, over your vibrato, over your breathing, the next thing is that I think is the following question: even if you have that control, can you make it seem like it's effortless? And the resounding answer to that is absolutely. Absolutely. I think he is in many ways the perfect package. And that is no joke. So the song itself, I actually like the song. I think it's fun. I think it's kind of fun for him to kind of come back and do something a little bit more energetic. Everything that I've heard has always been kind of a little bit, and I know this is my own problem, but most of the stuff that I've ever heard from him solo is generally sad and kind of more ballady. It's one of those two. And that's kind of the way that it goes. But listening to him have this energy, kind of in a solo sense, I think is actually really cool. Mainly because I feel like that I wanted to see this, for me personally, a little bit of a guilty pleasure kind of thing. But the song itself is really, it fits his just style. He's able to do everything here without a problem. And like, it's a song that I feel like is written for his voice. So because of the fact that it's so much like that, I feel like that his voice, or the song itself, just works. I like the pacing. I think the pacing is probably what I like the most about it. I feel like that there's not very much dead air that is given. There's not much I don't think there's very many phrases or anything like that I think is like I said, like dead air or like a waste that doesn't serve the song. I feel like this is just really lean cut, energetic, and just incredibly done. The funny thing is, and I know this is kind of weird to say, for me personally, this is a song that I wouldn't want anybody else to sing. That is the truth. Like, I think the song is good, and I think that it's good, especially because he's singing it, and I find it to be pretty much impossible to find anybody that could do this song. I feel like that what makes this song good is it feels like an extension of him. And so yeah, is the song good? Yeah. It's like I said, it's that extension of him as a singer, and it portrays everything that he has. And yeah, that's why he's one of the best. Anyway, thank you all so much. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.